I'll show you how it's done. Shazam!
Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome back to Underdeveloped here, and today we are doing another movie review for you guys. Please give us some love with these reviews. So this movie we're going to be doing is a movie I've been excited to see for a little bit. It is Caught Stealing, directed by Darren Aronofsky. If you're into film, you know who he is. He's done classics, Black Swan with Natalie Portman and Mila Kunis, a huge staple in 2010. Yeah. And it was like a really big deal.
He also did Requiem for a Dream.
For a Dream, that's another big one. He did The Whale 2 years ago that got Brendan Fraser, of all people, an Oscar award. Yeah. You know what I mean? And now turned him into a serious actor.
He also did The Wrestler, which brought Mickey Rourke's career back for a little bit.
That was a big deal. I remember when that came out. That was a big thing. Like, he's made some big movies in terms of that. Maybe not even just box office sales, but like impact. Yeah. Like, I remember those movies coming out, even before I was really immersed in the whole film thing. Mm-hmm. Like, I was a big lover of movies, stuff like that. But I mean, the culture, like, that was always around. Like, even reruns on TV, people talk about it, a lot of TV spots, trailer, all that, you know what I mean? Like, it's a lot of fare around those movies, you know what I mean? Yeah. Those movies have impact, you know what I'm saying? Deals. So, him directing a movie like this, which is very different from anything he's ever done, is quite a big deal. And this movie deserves to be a big deal because of this, who made it, and the style of it, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like, honestly, it kind of feels like this is Darren Aronofsky's take on, like, a Tarantino movie. It's just so different.
Yeah.
It's just so different from what he's doing, like, he's been doing.
He have a 90s vibe to it, you know? Like,
yeah, like, I'm pretty sure it just takes place in the 90s.
It does.
Yeah.
90s vibe, it takes place in the 90s, yes. It's set in 90s, the whole thing.
Yeah, and thankfully, unlike Power Book 3, they don't have the need to, like, put a fucking yellow filter, make it look like piss, just to tell you, oh, that's how you know it's old, if it looks like piss. Yeah, which is dumb.
They could show you it look vintage from the quality. So what they did, they probably just put effect over it to make it look a little more vintage, or this, you know what I mean? Because a lot of cameras in the modern era, someone who works with cameras, you know, like, it's very sharp. Like all the reds, those cameras like very sharp.
Digital cameras have a very clean look to them.
Clean look, and a lot of DPs, a lot of big people you think actually hates it. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So they probably shot this on film, you know, but like
they honestly might have.
Yeah, but like
it looks very convincing.
Yeah, so like they're definitely trying to go for that, but you could take digital and try to make it look. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And there's still certain cameras that can still give you that look, and that's the look that they were going to go for, not a super clean look.
Yeah, they want to give you something more grainy, a little more gritty.
Yeah, exactly, and that's definitely a staple of the '90s filmmaking, Michael Mann-esque type filmmaking. So, especially back then. So, you know, I really appreciate that. So that's first off with this movie. Caught Stealing takes place in the '90s. Austin Butler plays this has-been baseball star, but you know he did something very reckless and on accident and kind of ruined the lives of killed his friend and of course ruined his life because he fucked up his knee. Now he's someone who's a bartender, gets drunk a lot. He can't stop bitching about the Giants and New York sports teams and whatnot. Yep. And he has this girl that's way too good for him that supports him and gives him good sex, played by Zoë Kravitz. And of course he's in this territory where I'm like, he's not defining things, you know, almost like modern dating. He's like, he's iffy. He's playing around with someone that's too good for him. And next thing you know, his neighbor, played by Matt Smith, he's going to British dude. He's with a mohawk. He's going to London to visit his sick pops. So he tells him to watch his cat. And he does. But of course, when he leaves, all of a sudden a bunch of people's at his fucking door looking for him. The Jewish mob. Bad Bunny and his cronies, the Russian guys, crooked cop. Well, not so stuff that, and he gets in crosshairs of a cop, and it's a whole thing. Yep. It's a whole thing, and now he's in a position where he has to help them. So basically, all of them are looking for this supposed money that's being stashed somewhere. He has no clue that his friend was even in this shit, and now he has to find a way to get out of it. And get this money before more bad shit happens. Because bad shit happens.
And that's effectively is the main plot of the movie.
That's what I'm not going to go too much because we're going to get this review as early as possible.
Yeah.
I don't want to overdo it with the spoiling.
I mean to get up early tomorrow, so we can put it out early tomorrow.
Yep. So with saying that, so this movie, I mean, this is probably one of my favorite movies of this year, dude. It's probably my top 3. I love this movie. Like, yo, this movie is fucking bonkers. Honey Don't was bonkers too, but this one was like, it's on the same level, but I just love it a lot. From the aesthetic, the attention to detail with how things were in the 90s, the look without having to do a piss color filter, just chef's kiss. I mean, this is the movie, particularly, like a lot of movies suffers from predictability. And at this point, when we're in the space of time where it's so much movies out there, and so it's hard not to sound like other sound or look like other projects. And you know what I mean, like a lot of stories aren't original like that, and the pacing is off. You know what I'm saying? Overall it's fucking predictable. We live in the realm of predictable movies because everything that we've everything that's been established, like just so much decades of movies, is like almost, it gets to the point where it's like, yo, like you probably predict how things are gonna play out. But this movie, what I love about this movie, it takes all those notions and they flip it on its head. Like, you're not gonna come. I mean, if you're smart, you could probably guess what happens. But what they try to do, at least to me, it seems like they try to make you think it's gonna end up landing in one place and then move the goalposts. No, we're gonna take this out. Oh, we're gonna do that. We're gonna take this. So literally, you're thinking like, okay, so they're not gonna proceed with this storyline or this option. They must go to the next one. Oh, that's gone too. So now it leaves you thinking, what the fuck's gonna happen?
Yeah, because it's like, because it leads you on throughout the mystery of, you know, what exactly it is and who is involved and what. And because we're going through the eyes of a character who also is just completely blank, not knowing anything. So we get the experience of twist along with him. And, you know, I mean, from the perspective of any other character, this would have been a much easier and clearer conflict. But through his eyes, this is like a jumbled mess that he has to piece together, kind of.
And
it's just mostly survive.
Yeah. And it happens. It gets so outrageous and so much blood. It's just so much bullshit. It was crazy. That happens. A lot of fucking OMG moments. Like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, and to me, if as a movie watcher, especially even in a movie watcher that's not even experiencing movies and is trying to have fun, you're gonna go into a movie like, yo, what the fuck? Like,
yeah.
What the actual hell?
Yeah, this movie has a very chaotic, erratic energy. It's constantly jumping from one thing to another. It is just so different from what I'm used to from a Darren Aronofsky movie. I even as soon as I saw that trailer for the first time, I was shocked that, like, really, he's making a movie like this. And I wasn't sure if he knew how to make a movie like this, and clearly he obviously does.
He's literally breaking the fucking mold on typecasting. Like, because I make these kind of movies, you think I can't do other movies. I'm a filmmaker. I can do anything. I know how to tell stories.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's the kind of filmmaker I want to be. So I'm like, this is inspiring. He's breaking out the mold that people he's broken out the box that people have put him in.
Yeah. Because, like, it's easy to look at movies like The Wrestler or The Whale and just pin Aronofsky as this guy who makes really depressing movies. But this movie really isn't, like, depressing at all. Even if it does touch a couple of heavy subjects, this is more of a fun, just chaotic survival.
For sure.
This is definitely a movie you're here for. You're here for crazy vibes. You're here to see crazy shit happen. Like, it all makes sense. It's not like it's anything happening for random reasons or for contrived character stuff. It all does make sense. It all has a little bit of that classic Aronofsky flavor where there is, like, real-life character drama. You know, like, the main character does have PTSD. Not going too much into that to avoid spoilers, but it is something that happens in the movie. But even then, like, we do see that use, like, he's kind of getting over it a little bit because of the crazy shit that happens. So we are having actual character arcs here. This is actually a well-told story. It's just easy to lose track of that, and just the sheer insanity of the action scenes that happen and the crazy twist that we get.
Yeah, you know what I mean, and that's the movie does. It hits you, so it removes predictability, and it entertains you, and it keeps you guessing. And that's what we want to do, especially in a world of too familiar, you know. We're trying to make you think and keep you on your toes, and that alone is like, yes, you know.
Honestly, I think this and Honey Don't would make a really good double feature.
Yes, honestly, they kind of give up the similar chaotic energy.
Yeah, the only difference is that Honey Don't has a more obvious 70s inspiration, while this has a more obvious 90s inspiration.
And it's great, man. Those are easy two of my favorites this year, especially this movie. The movie may be my top 3. At least top 5. I love this movie. This movie is fucking awesome.
It's really
a
good.
Movie that could really make me think and not know what the fuck happens next. Rain, dude. Make it rain. Love it. And I highly recommend this movie to people who love film, who doesn't love film. Give it a try. If you just love action, whatever, there's stuff in here. Boom.
Yeah. Really, really solid movie. It's an unexpected but very welcome surprise from a great director, and we had a great time, and we absolutely recommend anybody fucking watch this that wants to. Like, seriously, if you're not sure about it, then just watch the trailer. I think by the end of that you'll know whether or not you're in for this movie or not. I think the trailer gave a good impression of the kind of vibe the movie gives off, which is a very positive sign in my opinion. But hey, as we always say, please support your local movie theaters and support movies while they're still in the theaters, and this is one we both think are worth supporting.
Absolutely. Yeah, so my score for this movie is about 95.
I just go with a straight 90.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a really good movie, but I do think there are movies this year I did like better. But still, this is really, really damn good. I can't really give it below 90 good consciousness because it really was just fun vibe. It has great cast, has phenomenal action, and it's just really good.
I agree. It is really good.
So with that being said, I think it's about time we wrap this up here. And please, by all means, hit the like, subscribe button, catch an eye out for the next one. And again, support movies in the theaters. This is one worth checking out. I know we've been saying that a lot about a lot of the recent movies we've been saying, but frankly, it's been true. We've been having a lot of good luck with a lot of these movies. We've had a lot of good ones.
Yeah. Totally agree. Yeah, please watch this movie. Please support your local theaters. And if you like this video, give us a like and subscribe. And yeah, we'll catch you on TV. Later, guys.